Okay, let me make sure the sound is working. Okay, the sound seems to be working. I've already done this. The video I did earlier failed, so I'm going to start over. I'm going to start over with. I'm just going to delete that. Okay, we'll just start with the manual marker. We'll go over here to text tools. There it is. There's the marker tool. Call out, if you will. And I'm going to stay with the circle. And in this circle, I'm going to add some text, K-1, kitchen 1 in this case. And we'll go to, and if you know what the page number you're going to send it to, manually speaking, then I'll put the page number in, A-1. Now I'm going to go to the Attributes tab and add a display cross-section line, like that. And number of arrows is controlled by this. We'll just add 1. And we're going to start out with a large. See, there's large, there's small. That's for interior elevations and more major structural elevations. At least that's my opinion anyway. Now, to control the arrow, see there's a little triangular arrow there. Handle where you can move this around to wherever you'd like it to be. Normally I use this, and this goes left to right. Shift that back around. So that's how you make a manual one. Now I'm going to create an elevation camera. I guess we could draw a little something for this to go in. Draw a little box here. Get a closed space. Now I don't need this for plan views. I'll show you what I do need it for later. I'm going to create a wall elevation. There's nothing over here but a blank wall, but we're going to put some stuff. Some cabinets. That's plenty. And then we'll go over and put some upper cabinets. Now what you would use a manual marker would be like this one here. I'm going to change this to a small arrow. Small. And I'm going to copy that and hit Control Tab to go back to my elevation, and we'll edit, paste. You could add your dimensions and so forth. And then you send that to layout. And plan view, I don't use a manual marker anymore. That was done in older versions. In the plan view, let me close this camera now, and we'll save it. In plan view, probably want to move the, now you can't move this left or right. You can move it in or out. I probably should have thought of that before I created it, but that's okay. I'm going to open the dialog box with the arrow, or the marker, and we'll change it to K1. And we'll change this to K1. This is what how it shows in plan view, and I'll leave it centered, or let's put it on the left side. And if you leave this automatic, it'll just pick up when you send it to layout, it'll pick up the layout page and display that. I set it up for A1, so we'll just stick with that. Oops, A1. Okay. Now, the reason I did that, just so I could do this, you want it closely associated with what it's showing. This is this from here to here is the extent of the camera, and I don't need all this junk over here, so I'm just going to bring this back over. Have it like that. Now let's open this up again. Yeah, so that's how that works. One other thing about if you want to add arrows or move an arrow, there's a rotate handle there for that. Also, you can grab this handle here and just pull and create another arrow. And to get rid of an extra arrow, you could just pull it into the circle. Or you could open the dialog box and change the number of arrows. Like that. I will go back to that one, reduce it down to just one. Okay, so that's the deal. I hope you consider that this helps you. Thank you.